January 21st, 2025. Hi everybody! MOTU Supercharge here. I'm on the red line, headed to Little Village. That's going to require me to take 2 trains and a bus. Alright? And where I'm going to Little Village. And Little Village is King Central, alright? This is a dangerous, very dangerous, and I mean dangerous, area for me to be going in, regardless of my age, alright? Because like I was saying yesterday, all it takes is for one king to say, oh, you something, bro. And then problems can ensue. So hopefully there'll be no issues. I'll be able to walk down the street and just get some video to see what's going on over there, because I heard on the news earlier today that there's supposed to be some protesting going on, which I find hard to believe. If any undocumented or illegal, whatever floats your boat, will be out there doing that. Whoever will be out there doing that will more likely be legal. So hopefully won't have any problems. But CTA person. But yeah, this is Little Village starts like at California. No, not California. Kedzie, 26th Street. Right now I'm at Paulina and Howard. Use Chicago Maps to see how far I'm going to go to get you some footage. Because supposedly today's the day. I thought yesterday was going to be the day, like you said, on day 1, but yesterday was too cold. And today is still very cold. Let's see. Let's see what the weather says. Check the weather. It was negative 6 degrees. No, 6 degrees. Negative 1 earlier. I don't know what the wind chill factor was. But let's see. Anyhow, I'll show you later. But yeah, it's in the negative. The wind chill factor right off the lakefront makes it feel like it's like 30 below. So yeah. One of the good things about where I'm going, only good thing, believe it or not, is 2 blocks east of Kedzie. Okay, maybe it's like 4 or 5 blocks. California. 26th of California is the Chicago Courts Building and Cook County Jail. So this is why I'm also expecting a heavy police presence, because it's right down the street. The police station is right up the street, or right down the street from Little Village. No, it's right down the street from Little Village, and the police station is right up the street from Little Village. So I don't think anybody will be acting the fool, but we'll see. Well, I mean, we don't want to see that, all right? But yeah, tune in when I get over there. Ta-ta. Second train. I don't know if I can hear him. Should be able to. But I'm 1 stop away from getting off from the train. This is the blue line now. We take 1 more bus ride to Little Village. And then it's go time. As you can see, I'm bundled up to just negative 2. Feels like the wind chill factor, I think it says like negative 17. So it feels like it's negative 17 outside. Hopefully my phones will work in this cold weather. And it's gonna be challenging nevertheless. But as you can see, I'm also bundled up, but it's not just to be bundled up. I'm trying to be as incognito as possible because, like I said, where I'm headed, I shouldn't be going in this area. I shouldn't be going over here, you know. But it's not YOLO. But I'm back in my mind, I'm saying YOLO, but I'm not really saying YOLO. I just want to try to get my subscribers count up to 1,000. So help me and my twin brother, who is also helping me with the editing and all this. My YouTube pages are MOTU Super Judge and MOTU Black Adam. See you in a little bit in about 15-20 minutes. All right, boys and girls. You see where I'm at. And, here goes. Whoa. The blacks are dead. Absolutely dead. And, that's not normal either. Nobody's inside Asados. Bolo Fieres, the restaurant to my right. And I'm not going to be putting my camera in no windows, just like I didn't do it in the previous video, because that's a no-no. All right? That's an absolute no-no. You're inviting yourself with trouble when you do that. Bad enough I'm already doing this. You know, you see what I'm saying? So, what's up with the cameras right here? Somebody's setting up some shop right here. What's going on? That's probably just some business. That looks like some professional stuff going on. Man, you have no idea how cold it is. They said last time I checked it was -2, but it feels like -17 with the wind chill factor. It's a little warmer than yesterday. No, that's the honest to God truth. It is. And yesterday I was at the lakefront. And that's, like I said, I was on the North Pole, north, east north to be exact. Now I'm southwest, 26 in Kedzie right now. And yeah, this is King Central, like one of the main areas. Albany Park, that's LK Street, Lawrence and Kedzie. And then there's Beaches Spalding. I think that's the main deck, if I remember correctly. But hey, hold the bus. Yeah, Beaches Spalding. Funny thing is, that's my Humboldt Park. I used to live on the east side of Humboldt Park, whereas the west side of Humboldt Park, that's the Crown Central, just like right here. Over here on 26 and Kedzie is actually Crown Central also. But I do believe the main deck for the Latin Kings, which is a very serious gang. You don't play no games with them at all. They mean business when it comes to game banging. You know, some gangs just be, you know, a bunch of friends. Some be about making money, and then there's those who be about strictly game banging. You know, and the Latin Kings don't make no mistake. They will always be about game banging, from my understanding. And it doesn't even matter if you're from a different deck, right? You know, they'll be like, you ain't king from my deck. So that's how serious it is, right? You could be a Latin King yourself, But if you ain't from that deck, if they want to, show no love, that's how it is. Well, that's how it was back in the day when I was growing up. And that was a long time ago, but those things just don't change. And as you can see, ghost town, yo. Ghost town. I was not expecting this at all. I think I'll probably walk to maybe Kimball, and maybe I'll go to Drake or St. Louis, right? But I'm do what I can. See, this doesn't look good at all. It took me an hour and 40 minutes to get over here from where I was at. All right. MOTU Super Judge is my YouTube channel. MOTU Black Adam is my twin brother's YouTube channel. Please subscribe, help us get to 1,000. We're gonna be out here every day, trying to see what we can actually get as far as content to show how it's going down in Chicago. Supposedly, Tom Homan and said this is ground zero. They're supposed to be kicking in doors and making raids and making people pay, as far as coming in illegally. But man, my fingers are already freezing. Shit. Oh my God. Give me some chance. Man, I didn't have my ski goggles on yesterday, right? But got them on today. Thank God. Because yesterday was brutal. I didn't think I was going to be able to do a video today. Because when I got in the crib, when I got in the house last night, oh man, after yesterday's filming, I just knew I was going to have frostbite. It took like a good 12 minutes for my hands to unthaw. And it was terrible. I was actually real worried. I was hoping that, I wouldn't get frostbite, and luckily I didn't. Today I got on an extra pair of gloves. I got 3 pair of gloves on, cotton gloves that is. I misplaced my leather gloves. I think I left them on the train this past weekend. Man, that sucks. But yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can holding this. Oh man, holding the phone so I could show you what's going on. But as you can see, as far as the eye can see, there's nobody out here. There's nothing. Jumping off, no hanging out, I think I saw some dudes, some traveling people, right, come to this side of town, and it was some white guys, right? They can do that. They can walk up and down. Not really. It all depends, right? Because if you say a white guy who looks like you be about that, yeah, you'll get stepped too. But typically, white people can come and go as they please. Asians, you gotta go ahead and not look urban. When I say Asian, I'm not talking about South Asian. Typical Asian people can't get approached because they got this, in Chicago at least, depending on where they're from. In Chicago, they got enough style, urban style, where they can be assumed to be in gangs as well. South Asian, they wouldn't even be over here. They don't even own stores over here. So yeah, you may find some blacks over here. Not too many. Oh, they go to the counter. You see that counter and garbage can right there? Letting you know where you at. But yeah, you're not gonna find too many brothers over here. It's just Spanish brothers. This is pretty much like a certain part of the west side or the south side where it's predominantly black. Over here it's predominantly Latino, Latina. So, well, I just say Spanish, right? But yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a one. In and out, or one. I don't need to be hanging out over here at all. Oh man, I gotta switch hands already. But yeah, nothing's popping. But you know what? It is a beautiful day. 2 days in a row. That's great. You know, too bad I'm so bundled up I can't let the sun shine on my face, because I sure would love to have some of that sunshine on my face. What's that? David Ayers? No, Ron Ayers, right? Yeah. Everybody loves the sunshine. And that's the honest to God truth. Everybody does love the sunshine, from my understanding. And if you don't, something's wrong with you. You know? Dracula doesn't love the sunshine. That's who doesn't love the sunshine. But, oh, look at that. What do you know? How about that? Sunshine. What do you know? I'm talking about sunshine, and we see sunshine right there. Is that a sign? Should I play the lottery? Nope. Go put that money on some stock. Hey, you know what? Tesla, right? Everybody's always talking about Tesla stock. First of all, you gotta have money to buy Tesla stock. Second of all, if that's your cup of tea, then yeah, Tesla isn't the only electric vehicle out there. However, it is no coincidence that you know, there's certain rules coming down as far as EV vehicles, and like how Elon is now pretty much, you know, in there, pretty much, and like they're gonna lock out China's EVs. There's something with their equipment. I forget how it is. There was some new bills being passed, and I was like, wow, that's how they're gonna keep China's BYD. I think it's BYD EV vehicles from coming over here, which they sell for like 35,000 American dollars, compared to a Tesla. What is that, like 70, 80,000 or something like that? Either way, people pay too much for Teslas. The double amount you pay for a Tesla, you can get a better vehicle, which will be built by the Chinese, which is I think it's the BYD. But yeah, that's anyhow. The reason I'm talking about Elon and Tesla is because of what Mr. Musk did, during the inauguration. The supposedly, I guess, weird salute he did, right? That's what they call it. Weird. Whatever, man. If you go to Germany and do that and see how that works, Germany or Australia, and see how that works out for you. That's like being over here, right? I'm on 26th Street, King Deck. And let me make a mistake. Let me pretend, right? I throw up a pitchfork, right? Phone cut off on me. My first phone. My Samsung. Now I'm on my iPhone. My iPhone should do a little bit better than before. Oh, there goes 5-0 getting ready to turn left. I may be standing out. And I'm completely closed up. Man, my fingers are freezing. But yeah, my phone cut off. Now I'm on my second one. So I'm at Central Park. I was just supposed to walk to Kimball. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and walk to Pulaski. And then I'm gonna come back down, which will be on the other side of the street. Come back down 26th Street. But as you can see, it's not jumping off at all. And we got some stores open. There's some people in there. No, not as far as customers. The people who actually are in there working. So yeah, nothing really to report. Nothing really to see. Nothing going on. Just a stroll through the neighborhood, right? and typically, I would never, I mean, absolutely never do this, right? I'll do it now because I can be incognito with my gear, right? But there's no way I'll be doing this. Actually, if I was walking down the street in the summertime, yeah, buddy, carve it up my mind. If I was, I didn't have the gear to be covered up, I would, never put it be over there. Cause that's a no-no, all right? First of all, I wouldn't even be allowed to walk down the street without getting stepped to over and over and over again. You would literally have to know somebody over here to be able to do that. In other words, it'd be a big problem, all right? This is serious business. They're territorial, you know? And ain't no coming to this hood and just sightseeing. That pretty much is anywhere in Chicago, you know? Well, the bad, you know, when I say bad, I mean the areas where gangs are prevalent. Yeah, it shouldn't be that way, right? But that's how it is. I remember when I got out of the Navy back in 2005, and I was, it was like my first weekend when I got out. And this is by Black Hawk Park. I was walking with my little cousin, Sierra, and we was going to the chum bucket. I was taking her to the chum bucket. Starts with an M, C, and we're walking down the street, right? We were visiting my grandmother, and as we're walking down the street, it wasn't, wow, look how empty the streets are, though. It wasn't Latin Kings in that neighborhood, it was Cobras. But some Latin stylists had moved in, which was shocking, all right? But again, this is like 2005, so things was changing. But it was still a heavy Cobra neighborhood. And so some stylists are driving down the street. I'm walking down with my cousin. Oh, and by the way, I look like the Incredible Hulk back then. That's what everybody was telling me. Oh my God, what are they doing to you in there? I was like, nothing. You know, this is all me, you know, my doing. You know, we have PT, department PT, Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is the PT together. But I PT every day. You know, I had like a 300-pound Olympic weight bench set in my room in the barracks, you know. And so I was nice, real nice. But so I'm walking down the street, right, and I got a champion jersey on. It's summertime. I got out in July, so yeah, it was hot, right? And as I'm walking down the street with my cousin there, the stylist pulled up, and you know, typical what you be about. And you know me, my last tour was in South Iraq. I came home way worse than I am now, and lost my cool, you know, because it's one thing for me to lose my cool by myself, but I had my little cousin with me. But it wasn't that, you know, I was not afraid of them. I just wasn't thinking. And when they pulled on, I was on the driver. I was on the driver's side of the street. But they had, it was a 2-door, so a 4-door. So the person in the back and the driver took the other car, threw up the sign, threw on the sign, and started saying whatever they said. And I exchanged some words with them, aggressively, mind you. And at this time, like I said, I'm fresh out of service, so I'm still walking around with dog tags on and everything. You know, I'm in rage. I'm in absolute rage when they start speaking to me. I forget exactly what I said, but it was something along the lines of, "The fuck you say? The fuck out of it." Wow, I didn't mean to say that. Whoops. Sorry about that, boys and girls. I didn't mean to be using profanity. That slipped out. That's that old Navy potty mouth. You know, I'm not even gonna need to go that far. Pulaski is like right where that bus is. That right there at the next light, that's Pulaski. So I'll just keep walking, forget it. But ain't nothing popping over here. To walk back down 26th Street would be interesting. I'll do it. Just as long as my phone keeps working. Let me switch my hands again. Yeah, I sang some profanity with him, profanity words, synthesis with them, and I guess they got the picture, you know, that I wasn't a gangbanger, and I wasn't afraid of him either. And you know, I mocked around. You know, back then, I guess I was fresh out of the Navy, so I had the cop mustache, you know, the hawk build, and I think I maybe even said, I just got out of service. Get the fuck! Wow, I almost did it again. And I get out of here, blah blah, along with that nonsense. And typically, that could be, you know, grounds for action, right? But I guess, you know, things, I guess they had enough respect to not mess with me, and just drove off. And my little cousin, you know, she was teary-eyed. She was probably about 12 or 11, maybe 13, 12 or 13, I can't remember. But she was young, you know, and she was like, she was terrified. She was scared for me. She thought they were gonna do something to me. But again, like I said, at that moment, I had, I lost it, you know, especially since my last tour was in Iraq, South Iraq. I was in Bahrain, and that was my worst tour. So I wasn't, you know, thinking about none of that fear stuff at all, you know. Been prepared for death, still am, you know, that doesn't turn off, that doesn't stop. But now, you know, as time has gone by, I know that I'm useless dead, more useful alive. So I've learned to control myself way much more than I used to from when I first got out. But yeah, it's still instant reaction if I get approached, you know, with any type of hostile. Approaching me will be met with the same hostility. But hopefully that won't have no problems. But yeah, I'm from across the street over there. This is Pulaski. And I'm gonna walk back down. Should have caught the bus. I missed it though. And as you can see, it's dead. But yeah, game banging is serious business here in Chicago. It's stupid, beyond stupid, you know. And right now, right, you can see that the fear from the government, or maybe it's the weather, right? No, it ain't the weather. Look at that. Ain't nobody outside causing problems. You can actually walk up and down the street like you're supposed to do in the free country. There's nobody owns the neighborhood. You may own a piece of property or the land, but you don't own the block, okay? No one does, but try telling that to gangbangers, especially Cincinnati Kings. I'm gonna chill here for a second, and then I'm gonna walk back down 26th Street. I walked up from Kedzie and Albany Park. This would be 2-3 neighborhoods I passed through. But over here in Little Village, I believe it's still just one neighborhood, meaning one gang runs it over here. So either way, I'm in trouble being over here if I get into it. But hopefully I won't. It doesn't seem like I will either. Like, subscribe, comment, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I got 3 screws in that my big toe here. 3 permanent screws. I have 4 screws and this one. 3 permanent and 1 metal. I got 2 surgeries when I was in the Navy and 1 when I got out, all by the military. And I'm putting in this work to get to some content. Unfortunately, nothing's happening, you know, but we're not trying to really, I mean, it is what it is. Right? It's gonna happen. It's gonna go down. You know, the new administration said what they said. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. I'm not out here hoping to for that stuff to happen. I'm just out here trying to catch some of it if it does happen. So that's why I'm filming. But yeah, hit my page, my twin brother's page, MOTU Black Adam. Subscribe to his channel as well because we're both doing this together. And we're gonna keep trying to go through certain neighborhoods to see if we can catch some of it on camera, you know. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to MOTU Super Judge as I film from Ground Zero, live from Chicago. Sweet home. I hope they don't hit me copyright strike for singing that song. Chicago. I'll report back. I'm gonna go to City Hall because I heard there was supposed to be some protesting going on down there, and also the Google building is being built, and from my understanding, they got some undocumented people working down there on the construction site. We'll see what's going on down there. All right, I'm in this for now. I'm on the bus, and nobody's on the bus. The fire truck is back there. And as I crossed Pulaski, walking east on 26th Street, there was a pair of some black Jordans. The ones that came out like around, what was that, 92, 91, 92. The retro ones. I mean, the retro now, but back then, they came out 91, 92. They were just laid up against the corner, against the building. Of course, I wasn't gonna pick them up. I don't wear Jordans anyway. But that's where the fire department, my fire truck, is just pulled up at. So I wonder if something happened inside the corner store where the Jordans were, because that's where the fire truck is. So as you see the green light blinking down there. Yeah. It was no accident because there's nobody out. But there comes somebody. Yeah, look how the bus is dead. Man, I'm feeling good to be in this heat. Sheesh. My fingertips are ice cold. I thought those are people. No, those are mannequins. But I'm heading back east to downtown. I'm like I said, I'm gonna pass by City Hall to see what's if anything is going on. Are we gonna pass? Yeah. You know what? We're gonna pass the Cook County Jail, where they also hold a court. But 26th of California is where the courthouse is, the jailhouse is. It's like the main place where you go, I guess, when you go from regular jail lockup to prison, which is county jail. That's where also the courthouse is. And that's the weird thing about it, right? Because this is a little village, which is east of Cook County Jail. But right here is the village is hardcore gang banging. Like I said, Latin Kings don't mess around at all. That's anywhere, all right? That's anywhere. Yeah, right. And the thing is that's how wild it is that it doesn't even matter that the Latin Kings are basically right down the street from prison. Not a typical jailhouse, right? Where you just do lock up, you get in and get out. Whatever, a day or 2, 3 days, depending on if it's the weekend, I'm assuming, right? But literally, prison, all right? And that doesn't keep the little village area from being buck wild when they, especially like if it's hot. Oh man, yeah, it'll be on and pop. I mean, if someone's stupid enough to come over here and think that they can do anything without getting, confronted, if they're lucky. But you don't have to be doing anything. You can be like, say, going into the gas station, right? So, say you pass through, going to see a lady, or if you're a dude, you're going to see, if you're a lady, you're going to see a dude. If you're a dude, you're going to see a lady, and so on, right? And some kings roll up on you, and they see you, and they don't recognize you. That's that. I mean, right then and there, it's action time. You know what I mean? And again, you don't. All it takes is just one of them to be like, they want it to be on, and then it's on. But that's one of the good things, I guess, about how what's going to come out of this whole heavy, hardcore policing. Because even in black communities, right? We can assume whatever community, any gang banging community, no matter ethnicity. Everybody's going to be off the block. Everybody's not going to be out there terrorizing the streets like they used to. I'm assuming because mess around and find yourself in Rwanda. I think the administration was talking about what's this? Oh, she a bus driver. That's why she's over here. That's why she's over here. I was going to say, walking down the street, and she's underdressed for the weather over there. But yeah, that's because she just came out of the building being warm. She's switching, they're switching drivers. But yeah, the whole deportation thing is put to fear pretty much everybody who's out there doing wrong in the streets. Because, from my understanding, people are regular people, regular Americans that's out there thugging or doing wrong in the streets. They know that the people that I've talked to, they don't want to get caught up in it, which is good. I mean, it's terrible that that's what it's taking for people to say, you know what, I don't want to be out there getting mixed up. You shouldn't be out there doing nothing to get you in trouble in the first place, let alone terrorizing your community or communities or anybody else's community. You know what I mean? Like I said, nobody owns the block. And like David Chappelle said, one of his stand-ups, well, he was speaking to David Chappelle as in he was speaking. Oh no, that's the news. Probably Spanish news because I didn't see no local news. Typical identifiers: CBS, ABC, NBC. Whoops, I didn't mean to plug those brands like they're paying me to mention them. Same thing when I said the MJs. Trying to stay away from that. But anyhow, hopefully after these 4 years, it'll stay legit in the streets. Wow, this is over here is crazy. Did you just see that white truck turn right? That truck turned right in front of the bus. That's the second time, no, the third time. 2 times, this is my second time on the bus. Third time total. I was on the street and I saw a car cut in front of the bus, turn right. You can't do that. You can't jump in front of a bus and turn. It's illegal. But over here, I've seen it already 3 times. And I was like, wow, you know, again, this is business. You can't do it right there. You just saw someone break the law. Not even half a block, a quarter of a block. And you know what else? What you can see some graffiti. Graffiti lights. They're painting it up. Or painting it over it. Talk about being bold, right? Nice. Whoops, sorry, I must have said something. But anyhow. Yeah, people still breaking the law right in front of the police station, right next to it. That's the pokey, boys and girls. That's an old term they use to talk about when they're trying to identify jail. They're pokey. I wonder why they call it the pokey back then. We can all imagine, right? So, yeah. I guess the diddler is a good word to use to try to explain the being poked. Poking or poking. Poking in the big house. But yeah, my stop is getting ready to come up. So I'm gonna take another bus to the train. Yeah, I take another bus, another train, 2 trains to get back to the crib. But before I do that, I'm gonna stop downtown and see if anything's going on down there. I'll report back soon. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. MOTU Super Judge, MOTU Black Auto. Subscribe to our channels, help us get to 1,000. That's all. Nobody on the Western bus going north. I just got on 26th Street from Western. It's still dead. Completely dead.
24th Street.
You heard that? 24th Street? It's dead. Wow. Wow. I mean, what does that mean? You know, like, the last time I seen it this dead in Chicago, it was like 2010 or 11, I believe, when we had that blizzard. The whole city got shut down. I forgot how many feet of snow, but the whole city was literally shut down. Look it up on the news, 2010 or 11 or 12. It wasn't 12, it was like 2010 or 2011. Snowstorm. The whole city was shut down. Nobody, nothing was moving. And that's the only time it was just dead because the snowstorm hit in the evening. It started in the afternoon, but by the evening, it was already here. So you started seeing the city become more and more of a ghost town like it is right now. COVID, of course, there was no buses, nobody was running, no bus or train, really, in the beginning. But yeah, the winter storm was the last time I seen it this dead. I mean, there's traffic outside, but where's everybody at? Nobody's riding the bus. Come on now. They make it seem like, is everybody undocumented over here? You know, but not everybody knows that you don't gotta be just undocumented. You could be documented, say, and overstayed your visa, and now you're illegal. You're illegally here. So whether you're undocumented or illegal, either way it's illegal, right? Undocumented basically means you're illegal. Illegal, whether you're undocumented or you overstay a visa, is illegal.
Western, pink line.
I could hop on the pink line, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to the blue line. Yeah, I'll report back.
To make everyone's ride smoother and safer.
One person got on. That's for you, Erie.
14th Street.
That's for you, Charlie. Orphan. That's not the real orphan. The real orphan died 2 years ago. He was riding his motorcycle, not his motorcycle, his mountain bike, got hit by a reckless driver. Orphan grew up to become a pastor, had 6 kids. His brother, Pony Boy, he's a Chicago champion, like myself. That's a B-boy crew from Chicago, of course. Yeah, we went to, what was that, back to Mecca. What was that, 97, 98? Yeah, no, it was 97. Where was it at? It was in the Bronx. But yeah, anyhow, I just got sidetracked. Yeah, that guy got on the bus. So, one of them folks, I mean, not folks, like folks and people. Folks as in, you know what I mean. He's not a Latino. He's not black. He's not Asian, any kind of Asian. He's Caucasian. What kind of Caucasian? I don't know. It sounded like he had an accent, but I don't think he does. It just sounded like that. He's more like just a typical regular white guy, you know? But yeah, white guy, more like the one who's in front of us.
Roosevelt.
Just got on the train back at 22nd Street, I think. But still dead. This is more of basically now the beginning of heavy mixed black and Latino, whereas 26 and Western was more heavy Latino. I should just say Spanish. Every time you say Latino.
Yeah, buddy.
That was Mamacita. For the ladies. Sorry for my gesture. I had to lean up. My body's aching. I'm actually unfollowing though. My train stop is coming up in about 3 minutes. Yeah. I'll be at the blue line. That's that white building. That's the audio home. That's like where juveniles go for where they hold juveniles. Mexican people finna get on the train, the bus with us. Black or Latino, Latina. Again, with that mess. Nope. She's not getting on. I'm not trying to be really in people's faces, recording them. I'm just, I mean, if I get them in the camera shots, so think nothing of the angles that I'm doing that on purpose. So I don't appear to be filming people. Because nobody wants to be filmed. You know, if you're filming and the people are in your shot, then that's what it is. But to be filming someone specifically, nah, I'm not trying to do that. Unless there's a reason to, a real reason, you know, not just putting your camera on someone and record. Nah, that's not cool. MOTU Super Judge, MOTU Black Adam. Hit the like button, leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji, you know, because I understand that helps. Your comments help with the algorithm for your channel being propagated. And I've been shadow banned since YouTube's inception. I was a little bit vocal, grammar Nazi, if you want to call it that, or I do that to torment people sometimes when they behave unsensible in the comment sections back in the past, and I know that's what pretty much got my channel hit a few times. Not to mention I do play copyrighted music in my videos, but help me get to 1,000, everybody. Hit the like button if you want to, but subscribe. That's because I need you to. Subscribe to MOTU Super Judge, MOTU Black Adam. Help us get to 1,000.
Harrison.
All right, my bus stop. I'm about to come up at that red light, and I'm gonna hop on the train, the blue line, and head downtown. I'll start back when I get down there. Ta-ta.